Hi everybody, I'm Dan Joseph with MRC-TV. On Tuesday night, CNN will be hosting the first Democratic presidential debate. It's on at 8:30, so you won't miss the Muppets.
Which way do I turn the knob if I think this Muppet show is terrible? To the left.
But you will have to TiVo the voice.
And you can hear me.
That being said, there's a lot of people skeptical about whether or not the CNN moderators will really press these candidates on important issues and ask the tough questions.
Let me ask you this. Would you be a better president than Bill Clinton was as president of the United States?
Today I'm in front of the White House and I'm going to ask Americans what they would ask those presidential candidates if they were the moderators of the CNN debate. Do you know that there's a Democratic presidential debate coming up on Tuesday?
I do now.
Did you know there's a Democratic presidential debate coming up on Tuesday?
Yes.
On CNN. Are you going to watch?
Yes.
All right. Are you excited?
No.
No. Are you going to be tuning into the Democratic debate on Tuesday?
More than likely, yes.
This one is between the Democratic candidates. 5 incredibly exciting personalities will be on that stage. There are going to be 5 Democrats on that stage.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You got Hillary Clinton, you got Bernie Sanders, Jim Webb, Lincoln Chafee, and Martin O'Malley. Those last 3, if you've never heard of them, I don't blame you, nobody has. How are you going to feel when you're watching that debate? What do you think your typical reaction is going to be?
Well, I'll just see what kind of lies they're going to tell this time, but...
What kind of lies? That's what it all depends on. They're going to lie. What would you ask the candidates if you were the moderators of that debate? What's a question you would pose to, say, Hillary Clinton?
I would want to ask her about Benghazi.
You would want to ask her?
I would.
Ask her about the whole Benghazi thing and saying, just saying, hey, it's over, let's not talk about it. Well, I'm sorry, people were killed.
Why didn't they have help when they called for it?
Do you think she'd answer that?
No.
Do you think somebody's going to ask that question to her?
I don't expect it.
Do you trust CNN and the media to really press hard on that?
No.
If you were one of the moderators of the debate, what would be one question that you would want the candidates to answer?
What can they do to get us a step closer to getting people off the street?
They have all these programs. Well, how are we going to pay for them?
You know Bernie Sanders? You know who he is?
No.
Okay, well, you'll see him if you watch the debate. He kind of looks like a homeless person, so he might have a lot of stuff to say about that particular
Oh
topic.
my gosh.
What does "In God We Trust" stand for? And I'd like to see what kind of answer he has to that to bring to that table.
That's a really, really good question.
What reasonable measures can we put in place to curb CO2 emissions, but also how can we make meaningful investments in renewable energy sources?
If they thought that it was time that there was more equality between the middle class, the lower class, and the upper class.
I think they would all probably say yes.
Their stand on abortion and right to life and those types of issues.
What's your plan on taking care of our veterans
Okay.
properly, the right way?
And do you think CNN, the moderators at CNN, would ask a question like that?
No.
The questions that are asked, there's never the follow-up to really, get specifics.
Yeah, and
I don't think CNN's very conservative.
No, I don't think so either.
What's the one thing that they think they could do to make a difference?
Just a difference in general.
Just, yeah, they have the biggest impact.
A good impact, right?
Well,
because maybe they
I
say,
guess that's
I can make a
subjective.
really negative impact
That's
if I want.
subjective.
Do you think that Bernie Sanders will comb his hair before the debate?
Doubtful.
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 I think he's digging the look.
What about Lincoln Chafee? What would you ask him?
I'm not a big follower of him.
Okay. Nobody is. What do you think they should ask Lincoln Chafee? What would you ask Lincoln Chafee?
Lincoln Chafee? Okay, I'm not even familiar with him.
Okay, that's exactly right. You would ask, who are you?
Who are
Lincoln
you?
Chafee.
And what do you do?
Yeah, every time I think of Martin O'Malley, I think a little leprechaun's going to come out and start, dancing around or something.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
If Martin O'Malley comes to the debate dressed as a leprechaun, he will shoot up in the polls. I guarantee it. What about Martin O'Malley? Have you heard of him?
Never heard of him.
But nothing.
He's
nothing
complaining
about
all the
Jim
time
Webb.
about how there are not enough debates.
what a whiner.
The debates in Vegas. Do you think it's safe to have that many Democrats in Vegas given their tendency to spend money? Are you going to be yelling at the TV?
No, I'm not going to be yelling at the TV.
He's going to be yelling at the TV, isn't he? Yeah, all right. I have several backup
just
TVs in
expect-
case I break one.
Okay.
Getting angry during these debates.
Okay.